What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be explaining how my sales team was able to accomplish over 50K cash collected, and we're not even halfway through the month right now. And here are the numbers here. Total paid, focus, $53,000. Today is June 17th, 2025. On track to do 100K. In revenue, we're at 90, but to be honest, I don't believe in revenue. I believe in actual profit and cash collected. Now, there's a couple key things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. If you're a coach, consultant, all around sales, B2C, B2B, this couldn't go to anyone. This is basic sales advice that will help you get to the next level with your sales team and obviously break record months. Now, the reason why I'm making this video and why it'll be so needle moving is because this is an e-learning company that doesn't even have over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Doesn't even have over 15,000 followers on Instagram. Now, in this video, I was just sitting here because I was like, okay, I want to have a real sit down and give some value in terms of how I was able to have my sales team do this, right? My setter is dialed, closers are dialed, managers, offer creator, everyone dialed. And if I had to bring it down to one single thing, it is culture. When you have the right culture on your team, everything else will fall in its place. Everything else will function the way it's supposed to. Because the second that you have an infection in your sales team, the second that there's someone bringing down the frequency, bringing down the energy, bringing down the motivation, discipline, everything goes to shit. And another thing I would add to that, the sales team must have a great mindset overall. In terms of sales, in terms of personal development, in terms of simply helping a lead or a prospect out. And of course, not being emotionally tied to business or the sale or whatever it might be. And not sell, but simply serve and help them out. When we serve other people, this allows them to sell themselves on why we should even help them out in the first place. And naturally, everything else will fall into place. Sit down, talk, and like I said, if you can't even sit here and listen for more than 5 minutes, you're probably brain rotted out of your mind. I'm telling you guys, you don't need thousands and thousands of subscribers. You don't need thousands and thousands of followers. You simply need lead flow. And when you have lead flow and you have culture and you have a sales team and everything is in order and everything and the engines are running and the pistons are moving and everything's moving in the vehicle, everything else will follow. Like I said, I'm not even content with the numbers that we're currently at. This is not where we should be. We're on track to do 100K minimum this month, and this is a new client I barely took on. At the end of the day, I talked to my buddy about this. Like, we're making money for laptops. There's other people out there working laboring jobs. Now to actually instill this chemistry and this culture and get the right reps, it takes some time. I've fired and hired loads of reps, setters, closers all the time to find the right individuals that are going to be a great fit for the culture. Because one wrong hire will slow down everything. You start spinning your wheels over and over again, and it is draining. You don't want to do it. Also, now since we're already on the topic of just like firing and hiring, I recently fired all of my DM setters across all of my sales teams because I picked up an AI DM setter. So if you have DM setters, or if you're an existing DM setter listening to this rant, you're probably going to be let go or replaced, and it's very, very important for you to pick up the skill of sales and start closing and start picking up the phone and closing deals, because this AI DM setter is much faster than you, it's more reliable, and more importantly, it's just better, So, and it's crazy because I just talked to a person on a sales call 2 days ago, works at Microsoft. At his current facility, 6,000 people were laid off working for Microsoft. Now, to the culture and people just from bird's eye view, they think working at Microsoft, Google, Apple, finance, having a degree, has so much stability, but in reality, it really doesn't. People are getting fired left and right because of AI, and every single 6 months, there's always something new with AI. Who knows what's going to be going on? And now people are getting laid off over and over again. Simply making sure that your team has culture, making sure that people are selling themselves on why they should be going with you guys in your XYZ service product or XYZ program. When you have them sell themselves, not only do they trust you more, not only are they more congruent, but most importantly, they end up getting better results. And when you get better results, you get more leads. And when you get more leads, you get more closes. You get more results, and the cycle repeats itself over and over again. I mean, like I said, hey guys, look, if you're an aspiring remote closer or if you're an aspiring setter and you want to into the online space and make your first 3K month, 6K month, 10K month, apply to work with my teams. Or if you're an existing offer creator that is having trouble, maybe you're stuck at the 5 to 15, 20K month and you want to scale the sales team, personally DM me on Instagram and I'll see if I can help out. I'll see where you're at. And we can hop on a call and we can figure it out then. So I hope you guys enjoy this rant and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.